This channel is proudly sponsored by the Red Room. Please check out the link to their store in the description and in the pinned comment below for exclusive tabletop RPG products you will find nowhere else. Thank you. Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring the Hellborn tabletop role-playing game. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review featuring this tabletop RPG, where you play as lost souls, demons, fallen angels, that attempt to make a name for themselves in a hell touched by cybernetics, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about Ira, the Ring of Wrath. Wrath is a fire. The more it burns, the stronger and more devastating it becomes. It scorches and destroys everything it touches. It is no coincidence that the Ring of Wrath is a desolate wasteland. However, the Wrath Ring is not just a vast, empty desert devoid of any landmarks and points of interest. Colossal volcanic formations and towering mountains cut off parts of the ring and force its denizens to think of alternative paths to cross the treacherous terrain like a curtain splitting the land in two. Nearby Valor's Lungs exists an anomalous piece of terrain known as the Devil's Leg, a large mesa in the middle of the wastes of the Wrath Ring. The area surrounding the Devil's Leg is infested with both raiders and dune horrors, making it a dangerous area to be in. The immediate area surrounding places such as Hellborn Alpha, Beta, and Gamma is also extremely anomalous. While the rest of the Wrath Ring is subject to intense sandstorms and having tons of dry, infertile soil, the area surrounding the aforementioned rings is frequently exposed to strong downpours of blood-like rain. Then we have information on some of the denizens, such as the Baylorkin. Rage, boiling blood, passion-fueled sprees of violence, wrath, anger. In moderation, it can be a healthy way to release stress. The Baylorkin do not have this moderation. These beings originate from the Wrath Ring and are often found within its borders. Many lack the mental faculties necessary to acknowledge a world beyond the blood they spill and the bodies they leave behind. The fire within them burns bright and strong, and as represented by their boon, Ignis, runs hot enough to manifest as an explosion of actual fire. Among the most imposing of all demon species, Baylorkin are the tallest and most muscular of all of Hell's races. They often use their stature to their advantage when battling other races in or out of their home ring. Their skin is like boiling magma, always red and glowing with the fury and flames that run through their bodies. Though they naturally grow long and thick waves of hair, a lot of them shave or burn off their hair, supposedly to have an easier time fighting. Then we have information on the Malice. Vengeance is a goal that many consider as dangerous as it is cathartic. Many spend their lives trying to kill a person who has wronged them, or make their lives a living hell as retribution for something they have done. The Malices are the living incarnation of this feeling. They bring justice where needed, with their twisted sense of punishment. Malices are, in essence, reanimated corpses of demons that had unfinished business, or died trying to accomplish an important goal in their life. Their appearance is, unsurprisingly, not largely different, retaining the same style of horns they once had. However, due to their death, their bodies have deteriorated rapidly, losing a lot of their muscle mass as a result of their untimely demise. Next we have information on Hellborn Alpha. Everyone knows of what happened to Baylor, the progenitor of the Baylorkin and the Dragon of Wrath. A few millennia ago, Baylor ruled over a large chasm inhabited by sinners and fallen angels, who paid tribute by sacrificing members of their community. Eventually, Baylor was killed by Satan, but Hellborn Alpha remains as the capital of the ring, although it is plagued by gang activity. We also have details on the Outer Stronghold. A more recent addition to the Stronghold, the Outer Stronghold is a large walled-off zone surrounding the Stronghold itself, which serves two main purposes: security and parking space. The Stronghold itself was practically defenseless until this was erected. There's also information on the higher bunker, built directly beneath the stronghold. There is the middle bunker and the lower bunker as well. The middle bunker serving as a sort of limbo of somewhat decent existence, while the lower bunker is completely inhospitable. You also have information on the 24 Hebrons scattered across the Wrath Ring, some minor in the grand scheme of things, others so important that their destruction might cause problems across Hell. These include Hebron Beta, Kappa, Zeta, Eta, Theta, Lambda, Gamma, and Delta, to name a few. We also have details on other denizens, the Sinners. They are perhaps the most diverse, yet troubled species in Hell. Once human, the Sinners came to be shortly after the fall of Adam and Eve. In the early days, they were prey for bestial demons. As demons and mankind grew more intelligent, and after the unfortunate events of the Afterlife War, a symbiosis was reached between the inhabitants of Hell and these poor souls, these sinners. Many fresh sinners arrive in Hell every day, though not many survive for a long time. Many of these sinners face a fork in their path. Their options are twofold: to live a simple, boring life again, or to live on the edge, rubbing shoulders with death and chasing danger, risk, fame, and fortune. Then comes the matter of faith and identity. Many denizens were usually worshippers of figures of so-called divinity, such as Yeshua, Buddha, and various other idols. Sinners often experience a crisis of faith once they arrive in Hell and see what is really going on. Sinners always look human with a few key differences, these being simple-shaped horns. The rest depends on their sin, such as the color of one's skin, hair, eyes, tails, etc. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about life in the Dark Realms. I really like the way that the Era Ring is structured. This Ring of Wrath surely presents one of the most dangerous places in Hell. But when it comes to the denizens, I think they are quite rich in lore. Of course, the other denizens are fully detailed, but these ones feel a bit more entrenched within the violent conflicts of Hell. And because of that, they live on the edge. Surely many adventurers and soldiers of fortune come from these denizens, trying to make a name for themselves. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. This has been Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. If you want me to run a game for you, please check out the pinned comment below. And remember, master roleplay and you will master the game. Once again, thank you, and see you later.